Get strong.
What's going on, guys? Welcome aboard, Normie. Welcome back for another music reaction here on the channel. Number one, I am sorry that I was absent for a week. Crazy shit went down in actual life here, so I apologize. I did not have time to record any reactions, but we're back now today, and I'm also late with this reaction. This dropped not too long ago. It's new Linkin Park called "Heavy Is the Crown." Um, I listened to the new song with the new singer when it first dropped, so I can't react to that. I don't want to react to that because it's not a first time reaction anymore. It was okay. Um, I wasn't crazy about it, but it was okay. It wasn't bad. I also heard the new singer trying to do some of Chester's songs live, and I wasn't really feeling that too much, but I'm okay with there being new Linkin Park and there being a new era to the band. It's just gonna be hard hearing Chester's bits come from someone else, I think, for me, because Linkin Park was such a big deal for me, like back in my high school days, like when Hybrid Theory and Meteor were coming out and everything like that. But I don't know. We're gonna try to keep an open mind with this new era of one of the biggest bands of all time. I'm gonna hit play. We're gonna check this song out and see if it's something that I enjoy, basically. And I would love to love new Linkin Park music. That would just be really, really cool. So let's hit play. Check this out. Looks like this is some sort of collaboration with a game too. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Very Dragon Age 2 looking.
One knock at the door and then we both know how the story ends. You can't win if your white flag's out when the war begins. Aiming so high but swinging so low, trying to catch fire but feeling so cold. Hold it inside and hope it won't show. I'm saying it's not, but inside I know today's gonna be the day you notice, 'cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd, fire in the sunrise, ashes raining down. Try to hold it in but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd.
All right, so far I'm digging it. I actually really like the sound of this. It sounds like classic Linkin Park, for the most part. There's a part of me that wishes they went with a different name. It really, like, I wish they would have done this under a different name and not done the Linkin Park thing. Kind of like, and you could still like play the Linkin Park stuff live. Like, I mean, if you see Rob Zombie nowadays, he still plays all the White Zombie stuff. Like, that's okay. You can do that. Part of me wishes that this wasn't Linkin Park, just because that name carries so much weight behind it. But no, it's not bad so far. I like the I don't know how to what basically Mr. Hahn is doing in the background there. I like what the electronic part of the song is. It's got a cool little I guess sound to it. I don't know how a better way to put that. It sounds like something that could have been on like Meteora back in the day, which is my favorite era of Linkin Park, is their first two albums. Once we started getting, even the Minutes of Midnight had a few good songs on it, but I started falling out of Linkin Park at that point, and then after that point, some of their later work, I just did not get into at all. Although I will say, I saw them live, and they played songs live that I specifically knew I didn't like, but I liked them live. So that was cool. But I don't know. Let me back up a little bit. I'm rambling here. Let me back up a little bit here, and we'll go into the second verse here. I imagine it's gonna sound a lot like the first verse because Linkin Park has a structure to their songs that I'm used to. So let's hit play.
run. Now look what it's become. Outnumbered 10 to 1. Back then should've bit your tongue, cause there's no turning back. This path once it's begun, you're already on that list. Say you don't want what you can't resist. Giving that sword when the pen won't miss. Watch it all falling apart like this.
This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Fire in the sunrise. Ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd.
We get a little breakdown here. No.
This is what you asked for. This is what you asked.
Okay.
This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Fire in the sunrise. Ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Heavy is the crowd. Heavy is the crowd.
Okay. Oh, is there more here? What is this? Oh, okay. League of Legends, huh? I never got into that. It's such a weird feeling I have about this because I want to like it because it sounds good. Um, at the same time, the whole time I was listening to the song too, every time, and I'm sorry, I don't remember what her name is, the new singer. I'm sure I'll learn it eventually. I'm really bad with names, but it's not coming off the top of my dome here right now, and I don't feel like looking it up and making you guys wait for me to look it up. So, I forget her name, but the new singer. She's good. She's got a voice. I know there's some controversy about her personally, but at the same time, like religious beliefs being what they are. I mean, I watch Tom Cruise movies. He's a Scientologist, and I don't like him as a person, but I like his movies, that kind of thing. Um, so I can get past that part of it. And then the whole thing with what's his name from that 70s show, she came out and explained she didn't realize what it was, and she immediately backtracked on her support of him. We all make mistakes. That's cool. I can move past all that stuff, all that controversy behind her. Whatever. I don't care. Um, Separate your art from your artist. That's another big thing. Like, I could never imagine not watching the movie Seven again, even though Kevin Spacey is a complete creep. But anyway, I digress here. My problem is it's so Linkin Park sounding. I can almost hear Chester singing this song. And what's in my head, hearing his voice doing this song, it's better. What's in my head for this song is better than the actual song. I don't know if you guys can relate to that because like I hear Chester doing, he had such a powerful, unique voice. Not anything taking away from what she's able to do and how talented she is. But sometimes there are people that are on a different level. And Chester was on a different level when it comes to talent. Not too many people in the world sound like Chester Bennington did. Um, and I can hear his voice in my head singing this song. And I want to actually hear him sing this song, and we can't. And it actually kind of makes me sad a little bit. Like, I miss the guy. I miss his presence in the world. He's one of those people that we've lost and that I feel like left a hole. You know, like there's very few people. I mean, certain people pass by that are pass on that are famous. People in our personal lives pass on and leave a hole. usually famous people don't leave that kind of hole. There's very few of them that do, because they were such a big part of your personal development. For me, Linkin Park was part of that. Thinking about Robin Williams passing away, he was another one that left a big hole. More recently, too, Jonathan David Frank. I was a huge Power Ranger fan as a kid. Um, Tommy the Green Ranger. For those of you that don't know, he passed away recently. Actually, all three of the stars I mentioned passed away in a very similar way, which makes it even more of a shame. And it kind of leaves that hole in you where it's like, I don't know, as I get older, the passage of time is becoming more and more noticeable to me. And when things from your childhood go away and you realize that they're never going to come back, um, your own mortality becomes very apparent. I don't know. I'm getting really serious here, guys. I'm so sorry. You guys are probably just like, I just want to watch like this chubby old guy listen to a new song and see if he likes it or not. And here he is, like waxing poetic about mortality, like and talking about things that I didn't come here to see. I'm so sorry for that, but these are just the thoughts that I'm having, and that's kind of where my reactions go. Is that I share what a song makes me feel like and what thoughts it gives me, and unfortunately, this song, as much as I like the sound of it, it makes me sad. And I don't know if it's because I'm pushing 40 now, and um, I'll be 40 in a couple years, and that whole mortality thing's really bearing down on me a little bit. I'm midlife crisis type deal. I don't know if that's what I'm having. It also doesn't help that I'm not someone who believes in an afterlife. And I know this is the one life that I get. Um, and you spend so much of that time doing shit you don't want to do. I sit here at this desk. This part of it I do want to do. I want to sit here at this desk and make videos for you guys. This is what I enjoy doing. But this is also my desk for work. This computer that you guys see in the background, this is my work computer right here. You guys can see it. This is my work computer. If I get rid of the screen capture, it's my work phone right here. So I sit at this desk so much, 10 hours a day, answering this phone, making phone calls out, and it seems like such a waste of a life, honestly. And these things are really becoming more and more prevalent to me, and things like this just really nail that hammer in that, like, as much as I want to hear Chester specifically sing this song, because I think it would be great to hear his voice, I can hear his voice in this song. I'm never going to hear that because he's gone. Um, Yeah, sorry. This is a bit of a downer. I did not mean for this video to be a downer. I really didn't. I also didn't mean for it to be 13 minutes long. So sorry about taking up your time. Guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. Especially let me know if you've been here through my whole rant. If you have any thoughts on what I'm saying, I'd be interested to know as well. But I'm gonna get out of here, guys. See you tomorrow for another reaction. I hope everyone out there has a great day. Cherish those that matter to you, and know that if you're having a hard time, that you matter. And there's people out there that care about you that you can lean on, and they're there for you. Do not feel afraid to open up to people. We too often separate ourselves out and hold everything in, and that's how you end up with um, a world of people missing you. So, guys, take care of each other. Have a good one. See you next time. Peace.